on all of your seminars, on the tickets. If you have to borrow money for this, do it. It may be the last time you're doing it.
Listen,
wow.
when I read this, I owed everybody I knew money. But the guy that told me, he said, don't clean offices for somebody else, do them for yourself. And he told me where I could buy a used floor machine and some buckets and mops. It was going to cost $980. I mean, I didn't know anyone would lend me money because I never paid them back. Not that I didn't want to, I just never had any money. Well, I searched and searched and searched, and I found a guy that lent me $1,000. So when somebody tells me they can't borrow money, I know that they haven't tried. I think anybody can borrow $1,000 somewhere. And that's what I did. And I turned it into a multi-million-dollar organization. I sat down one day with my pen in this business. I said, I'm going to build a company that operates all over the world. We operate all over the world. So if you have to borrow money, borrow the money. But get into the business. Actually do it. And anybody wants my book, you can get the Born Rich book, you can go, we give it away. If you go on our site, go to bobproctor.com or proctorgallagher.com. Download some of the stuff. We give a lot of good stuff away.
Yeah.
And start listening to it. Watch this recording. Watch it 1,000 times. Be the best hour you ever spent. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to reprogram your mind just through listening to me saying the same thing over and over again. You're going to think, wow. You know.
So powerful.
Matthew, I've enjoyed this. This has been good.
I love it too. Let's finish with something. Let's give people 3 things to do. Read the book, do this, do that. What would you say right now? Because
I'll tell you exactly what to do.
Let's hear those.
Sandy Gallagher is my business partner.
Love her.
She is really good. She was going through a very tough time personally a number of years ago. We were in Phoenix. We were doing a seminar. I had to leave, catch a plane somewhere. And she said, before you leave, could we get together maybe for a cup of coffee? Could you, I want to talk to you. And I said, sure. So we went across the road to a coffee shop. And we were sitting there. And she said, could you give me 2 or 3 ideas that I could do every day that would help me through this? I said, sure. I didn't know what I was going to tell her, but I knew I would tell her something. So I said, every day, I want you to take a pen and write down, every morning, write down 10 things you're grateful for. But you've really got to be grateful. You've got to feel it. You're really grateful. Then I want you to send love to 3 people that are bothering you. If they're bothering you, you don't like them. They've got nothing to do with it. You're thinking bad thoughts about them. You're putting yourself in a bad vibration. Send love to 3 people that bother you. And then take 5 minutes and be quiet. Just be perfectly quiet and ask for guidance for the day. Everybody in our company does that every day. She started to do it like that, everything changed. In fact, my assistant, Gina, who's been with me over 30 years, she was working in Phoenix, and I phoned Gina, and I told her what I wanted. Within an hour, she had a pad printed at Kinko's and had it, the 10 things, 1 down to 10, you know. Send love to 3 people who bother you, be quiet for 5 minutes. Sandy was going to Hawaii with her sister and her mother the next day. She got pads made for both of them, and every morning they started to do that. It changed every one of their lives. We give that out now in a lot of our seminars, and we train the audience to do it. Start every morning, write 10 things that you're grateful for. Send love to 3 people that bother you. Be quiet for 5 minutes and ask for guidance for the day. It's a winning formula.